Would you please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Do we have an affidavit of publication on file?
That's correct.
And a current copy of the Open Meetings Act is posted in the back of the council chambers. We got a special presentation tonight. We actually have oath of office for two individuals. I'd like to invite Chief Bose up to share a little bit, and then we'll take the oath. Chief?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, members of the council. It is my pleasure to introduce you to our two newest firefighters. We had two firefighters late last year leave us to pursue different opportunities. So we had two vacancies, and we went down our list and came up with, I think, two real good quality individuals. And I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce you to them. First off, Mike Bossert. Mike is from Omaha. He graduated from Southeast Community College with an associate's degree in automotive technology. He has about 4.5 years experience as a volunteer with the Boys Town Volunteer Fire Department, so he brings some good experience with him. He's joined tonight by his wife, Whitney, and son, Brody, and his mom, Sharon. So very nice to have them with us. And also Josh Beathy. Josh comes to us from Gretna. Josh is in about the middle, just past the middle of getting his emergency management degree from UNO. He's been a volunteer with the Gretna Volunteer Fire Department for about 8 years. Actually, he grew up in the Gretna Volunteer Fire Department because his dad, Rod, is the fire chief in Gretna. So it was kind of predestined for Josh to get into the fire department one way or another. Josh is also a paramedic, went through Metro Community College's paramedic program several years ago, so he brings that experience. And we were fortunate that Josh did a lot of his paramedic school ride time with us. So most all of our firefighters are already familiar with Josh, and they know those weak points to hit and everything like that. So Josh is joined by his fiancee Hannah, their son Gavin, dad Rod, and mom Pam, and brother Jason, hiding back there. Just for familiarity's sake, so I said Rod is the fire chief in Gretna, Pam is the city clerk in La Vista. So we love that tight-knit Sarpy County group that we have. So, Mr. Mayor?
Gentlemen, want to come on up? If you'd raise your right hand. I state your name.
I, Joshua Beathy,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Nebraska
the Constitution of the State of Nebraska
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
and without mental reservation
and without mental reservation
or for the purpose of evasion,
or for the purpose of evasion,
and that I will faithfully and impartially
and that I will faithfully and impartially
perform the duties of a firefighter
perform the duties of a firefighter
according to law and the best of my ability.
according to the law and the best of my ability.
And I do further swear
And I do further swear
that I do not advocate
that I do not advocate
or am I a member of
or am I a member of
any political party or organization
any political party or organization
that advocates the overthrow of the government
that advocates the overthrow of the government
of the United States
of the United States
or of this state
or of this state
by force or violence,
by force or violence,
and that during such time
and that during such time
as I am in this position,
as I am in this position,
I will not advocate
I will not advocate
nor become a member of
nor become a member of
any political party or organization
any political party or organization
that advocates the overthrow
that advocates the overthrow
of the government of the United States
of the government of the United States
or of this state
or of this state
by force or violence.
by force or violence.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations and welcome. Do we have a motion to approve the consent agenda? Yes. I'll do it right after.
Item C6 off the agenda.
Item C6 is pulled. Do we have any proponents? Do we have any opponents? Any council discussion? Please vote on everything except C6.
5 yeas, 0 nays.
Motion passes. Next is item C6. Resolution R180061, a resolution to approve special designated liquor licenses for Jane Leland Investments, LLC, doing business as Twisted Vine for a sip and walk event at Green Street Cycles, Your Country Connection, Pathfinder Wealth, Gina V Physical Therapy, Bell Place Shops, Kajamas, Painted Peony, Dingman's, Midlands Home Inspection, and the Papillion Area Historical Society on June 1st, 2018 from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Yeah, that's it. Do we have a motion to approve Resolution R180061? Motion by Councilman Glover, second by Councilman Florence. Do we have any proponents? I know the applicant is here. You want to just come up and share real quick about what you guys are doing? We have a light agenda, so this can be a time for a commercial.
My name is Kate Rannells. I'm the owner, along with my husband, of Twisted Vine, Jane Leland, so we're the applicants in this case. So our first sip and walk for this year is scheduled for June 1st. In addition to the SDLs that have been applied for here, there are a couple of the other bars which hold their own liquor license that'll be taking part. So the Stave and Brownies this year will be in the June 1st one.
Wonderful. Any other proponents? Are there any opponents? Council discussion? Anything else, Mr. Glover? No. Okay. Please vote.
5 yeas, 0 nays.
Motion passes. Thank you very much. Next is Administrator's Report. Ms. Myers, please.
Thank you, Mayor, and generally I'm pleased when you skip that, but tonight I have some good news to announce. So I am pleased to announce that the City of Papillion received a $750,000 grant from the Civic and Community Center Financing Fund, and the funding will be used for the new Papillion Landing Community Center. The project was selected based on resident retention and impact, visitor impact, readiness and local public support, and project planning. So thank you all for your support as elected officials. A special thank you to Amber Powers and Lori Hansen. Together with the help of Nancy, they submitted a successful application, so great job. Also, Mark and I are working on a strategy relative to your recent consideration of Papillion Commons. Again, several of you have reached out to us with questions, so we would like to meet with you and are scheduling some small group meetings before the next council meeting. So if you kind of make plans for that, I'll send out a meeting invite for that. Also, tomorrow night is a public meeting that the United States Post Office is having at the La Vista Public Library at 5:30, and this is relative to a potential relocation of the Papillion branch. I think you all were noticed on that, but just wanted to remind you. And lastly, spring cleanup days are April 19th through the 22nd at the Papillion Public Works site, and our city website has additional information if you need that. That's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you very much. We have no items for first or second reading, so items of third reading. Item F1, Resolution R180051, a resolution to approve an application for Travis Thomas LLC doing business as Ollie and Hobbs, 310 East Gold Coast Road, 101, to extend the premise of their Class C liquor license to include an outdoor patio area. Is there a motion to approve Resolution R180051? Motion by Councilman Gaines. Second by Councilman Jaworski. Do we have any proponents? I do know the applicant is here. Maybe you want to state your name for the record. And
Jason Coor. I'm just here representing Ollie and Hobbs, so if anybody has any questions.
Again, we got a little bit of time. You want to just share a little bit about what you're doing?
Just adding on the patio. Kind of thought this would be the last step in the process and we'd start using it, but weather hasn't been permitting. But on the north side there, just 600 square foot of outdoor seating.
Appreciate what you guys are doing up there. You're meeting a need in the community with your restaurant, your service, so thank you. Do we have any other proponents? Do we have any opponents? Any council discussion? Please vote.
5 yeas, 0 nays.
Thanks again. Item F2, Resolution R180055, a resolution to approve the Second Amendment to the Granite Falls North Subdivision Agreement. Is there a motion to approve Resolution R180055? Motion by Councilman Stube. Second by Councilman Florence. Do we have any proponents? Do we have any opponents? Council discussion? Please vote.
5 yeas, 0 nays.
Motion passes. Item F3, Ordinance 1795. An ordinance to approve a change of zone from AG agricultural to R1 single-family residential low density for the property legally described as Tax Lot 3 of Section 34, Township 14 North, Range 12 East of the 6 p.m. of Sarpy County, generally located at 11204 South 90th Street. The applicant is the City of Papillion. For the Biting Nye property, is there a motion to approve Ordinance 1795? Motion by Councilman Jaworski. Second by Councilman Glover. Any council discussion? Please vote.
5 yeas, 0 nays.
Motion passes. Item F4, Resolution R180056. Related item, a resolution to approve a final plat for the property legally described as Tax Lot 3, located in the northeast quarter of the northwest quarter of Section 34, Township 14 North, Range 12 East of the 6 p.m., Sarpy County, generally located at 11204 South 90th Street. The applicant is the City of Papillion. Is there a motion to approve Resolution R180056? Motion by Councilman Jaworski. Second by Councilman Gaines. Do we have any proponents? Do we have any opponents? Council discussion? Please vote.
5 yeas, 0 nays.
Motion passes. Item F5, Resolution R180057, also related. A resolution to approve the Biting Nye subdivision agreement. Is there a motion to approve Resolution R180057? Motion by Councilman Jaworski. Second by Councilman Stube. Do we have any proponents? Opponents? Council discussion? Please vote.
5 yeas, 0 nays.
Motion passes. And still related is item F6, Resolution R180058, a resolution to approve a filing extension until September 1st, 2018 for the Biting Nye final plat for the property legally described as Tax Lot 3, located in the northeast quarter of the northwest quarter of Section 34, Township 14 North, Range 12 East of the 6 p.m. of Sarpy County, generally located at 11204 South 90th. The applicant is the City of Papillion. Is there a motion to approve Resolution R180058? Motion by Councilman Florence. Second by Councilman Gaines. Any proponents? Opponents? Council discussion? Please vote.
5 yeas, 0 nays.
Motion passes. Item F7, Ordinance 1787, an ordinance to approve a change of zone from AG agricultural to RE rural residential estates for the property legally described as a tract of land located in part of the northeast quarter of Section 14, Township 13 North, Range 12 East of the 6 p.m., Sarpy County, Nebraska, generally located on the southwest corner of Fairview Road and South 72nd Street. The applicant is Thomas Preibel. Is there a motion to approve Ordinance 1787? Motion by Councilman Gaines, second by Councilman Glover. Any council discussion? Anything to share?
Questions, if you have any?
Thank you. No council discussion? Please vote.
5 yeas, 0 nays.
Motion passes. Thank you. Item F8, R180059, a resolution to approve a final plat for the property legally described as a tract of land located in the part of the northeast quarter of Section 14, Township 13 North, Range 12 East of the 6 p.m., Sarpy County, Nebraska, generally located on the southwest corner of Fairview Road and South 72nd. The applicant is Thomas Preibel. Is there a motion to approve Resolution R180059? Motion by Councilman Jaworski. Second by Councilman Gaines. Any proponents? Any opponents? Council discussion? Please vote.
5 yeas, 0 nays.
Motion passes. And a related item, item F9, Resolution R180060, a resolution to approve the Lee Lynn subdivision agreement. Is there a motion to approve Resolution R180060? Motion by Councilman Stube. Second by Councilman Jaworski. Do we have any proponents? Any opponents? Council discussion? Please vote.
5 yeas, 0 nays.
Motion passes. Thank you. No other regular agenda items. No committees have met in the last couple of weeks. Do we have any comments from the floor? We've got some students with us. You guys want to come up and introduce yourselves and let us know what brings you out?
I'm in Troop 359 of, what's the church? Yeah, St. Columcille Church, and I'm doing this for the Citizen in the Community Merit Badge.
Wonderful. If you've got any other requirements that you need to have met tonight, and you need to visit with somebody, let us know, and a couple of us will hang around.
There is like one thing, it's an issue that's, I have to write about an issue that's in the community currently. Do we have any that we can like share? Or?
We'll hang around and we can visit with different ones for you. Yeah, we'll be glad to hang around.
Okay.
We got another student, don't we? Yes. Come on up.
I'm Krista Smith, and I'm here for a government class.
Mr. Keller?
Yeah.
Welcome. Thank you. Any other comments from the floor? Any council comments? Actually been a busy couple of weeks. Just a couple of highlights. Miss Powers, Miss Hipsey, Miss Myers, and myself, we did participate on a call with Moody's, getting bond rating reiterated again, so we were on a call with the underwriters. Generally, I would anticipate probably this week, probably next week, we'll probably know the results of where they're at with that. We've also had several meetings with Warner Corporation, the chief operating officer and the global real estate people there. With our annexations, that whole Warner complex is in our jurisdiction, and they've got some ideas for future plans they want to do. So we just want to make sure we got good relationships between Warner Corporate and the city of Papillion. So just out there building that relationship, and really pleased with those conversations and how much of an interest they've got in Papillion and that area being a gateway into town. Thanks for everybody that attended the Easter egg hunt. Weather wasn't the best, but I think the kids that were there had a great time, and also to all of the volunteers that helped out. We also had another Sarpy Sewer Agency meeting. Biggest action item there were some of the guiding principles that are going to guide the work were adopted. Again, if you have any questions on what those are, be sure to let us know and we can get those to you. Also, the Papillion Masonic Center had a public forum, and it invited me out to that. Just wanted a little bit of a history of Papillion, the growth we've been seeing, and what some of the future is. So went for about an hour out there and spoke to that group. I also went, it's a little unusual, I went in front of the Planning Commission at their last meeting with the redevelopment plan for the public works site. That was one of the council priorities out of the retreat. The redevelopment plan was on their agenda, so I did go out and present it as the city was the applicant, and they did recommend approval for that, so that'll be coming back before the city council for the redevelopment plan. I think the other is Sarpy Chamber had their grand giveaway, so thanks for everybody that attended that and supported the chamber. And then we had a United Cities meeting yesterday morning. Days are running together. Yesterday morning we had a United Cities meeting. Biggest update there was just getting an update of what's going on at the legislature. I think today is day 53 or 54 of the 60-day session. And I think the biggest issue probably that we're watching at the legislature is if you ever hear about the 5G and the small cell bills, we're watching that very, very close, because some of the cell companies want to be able to do whatever they want in our right-of-ways and not follow the franchise agreements. And so we're working with the other cities around Nebraska very, very close on that. So we're getting updates on that. But if you have any question what's going on at the legislature right now, let us know that as well. But it is winding down. Most of their time will probably be taken up with small cell and then, of course, the budget. Trying to react there. I think that's the major updates. Any other council discussion? Is there a motion to adjourn? Motion by Councilman Glover. Second by Councilman Gaines. Please vote.
5 yeas, 0 nays.
We are adjourned.